a vulnerable poop. Welcome to Table Talk. I'm Ross Everett.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trisha.
If you guys want to submit some topics to this lovely bowl that we're going to pull from, you guys can go on Twitter with that hashtag Table Talk or on reddit.com/r/SourceFed where we pull these things from.
Yep.
Stevie, hit us with the first shot.
I will,
Boom.
damn it. Eric
Nice.
says, what do you know, when do you know it's time to give up on your friends?
Oh, what a downer to start the morning with.
Should we have like a suicide hotline at the bottom of this episode?
When do you know it's time to give up on your friend? Have you, wait, okay, let's say.
If you're asking this question, I think it's time.
Well, but give up could also be like friend dumping. Have either of you ever like cut a friend out of your life?
Yeah.
How did you know it was time to do that?
Because there were very surefire signs, and also there was like a wedding occurring with a woman who was the devil, the Antichrist.
Oh, so you lost a dude friend because he was marrying the devil.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, and then the dude friend sided with the devil girl.
Well, of course.
And it's like, but we're talking about like lifelong, like hard linked friendships here. It still hurts. There's a heart palpitation. There's a little heart bruise.
It does. I agree. I had a good friend who was like my best friend for like 6.5 years when I first moved to LA, like all the way up until. And yeah, it's still sad. It kind of feels like a breakup a little.
Yeah,
like you think back
a breakup.
on it and you're like, oh, all those good times we shared.
Well, you know,
but now that
sometimes
person's a dick.
Well, and you can't help but think about that person too. You
right.
can't.
I wish her well.
Yeah.
I think that there's a time where you can get back into a friendship with a person.
Oh.
I've had, absolutely.
With someone that you cut off.
Yeah,
a friendship with?
I had it happen to me.
You did?
Absolutely. There was a person that I was friends with, and then we spent too much time together, as you do. And we kind of said, like, we need a break from our friendship. And we took a nice long break. And then, I think just, like, kind of out of the blue, or it was like a birthday or something. Like, one of those nice little things where, like, you could just send out a little, like, hey, how we feeling? Check the weather. Happy birthday. And then feel like, oh, thank you. How are you? Then it's like, oh, maybe we can, like, get back.
But your big rift was that you were spending too much time together.
No, there was a lot of other
Okay,
stuff.
so I was like, that's easily recoverable.
Yeah.
So in my case, with my most extreme friend cutoff case, there is still a variable in there that like is a problem.
Well, you kill her, Steve.
That's a great idea. Why didn't I think about that?
No.
Easy. Let's plan it. Where does she live?
I have no idea.
This is the
And
devil
I'm happy
woman.
I have
That's
no
what we're
idea.
talking
First step,
about.
we gotta find out where she lives or where she shops.
I think I would much rather put it behind me and just wash my hands.
Okay.
And so
But
to answer,
go ahead.
I was going to say, to answer the question, at what point do you decide it's time to put this behind me?
It sounds like there's a bunch of different reasons. I mean, and there's a bunch of different issues. I mean, first of all, if this is an abusive friendship,
get out of it.
That's the biggest
get the
thing.
fuck out of there. Yeah, what's the point? I mean, life's too short, and you don't want to be abused by people that you consider your support.
That's what happened to me. That's why I ended up cutting it off, because I was like, this is a very selfish person that is treating me like a secondary citizen, and I have all these other friends who are nice people who treat me like I'm their equal. So I'm going to hang out with them
I want to
instead.
go back to what I said earlier, which is if you're asking this question, it's time. I've never once been like,
that's true.
should I dump this friend? And have the answer been like, no. It's like when you think, should I break up with this person? That's the first sign that, you're probably not happy.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
Should we not hang out with Steve anymore?
I think we've already answered our question.
That you
No,
will.
but I love him.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. You know that thing where he does, where he like
He
grabs
just
you with
grabs
your
your
hand,
fingers.
He just keeps touching you in
Rubs
an
your
attempt to
arm.
make physical contact because he just wants attention.
Yeah.
Don't look at him. He feeds on it. He
but
feeds on it.
He's looking at me. Yeah.
It's cute when he does it. It really is. All right.
He's cute.
He's just so cute. That's Steve Zaragoza.
Tickle
All
me,
right.
Steve. Oh, there he is. He
boy.
made his noise. And he's back.
All right.
Hey.
Ben Robinson at Ben Robinson 667 says, at SourceFedNERD, like the bottle caps in a certain video game, what item would you use as a new currency after an apocalypse?
Croissants.
No, you would eat them all. You'd have no currency left.
But
Old, buttery, stale
but that's
bread.
the
No,
thing.
it gets so nasty and moldy.
But croissants get hard like a rock. You can't eat them after a while. You
Would
need
they
more money.
lose? Would they
They're
lose
too
value
big.
over time, or would like
Well, like if you break a croissant,
No,
like
let's
is
say
it
you
like
have,
when
like-
you rip a $5 bill?
No, yeah, it has to be 50%. You can go to the bank, the bakery,
The
and
bakery
get a whole
one, yeah,
one.
exactly.
No, it would be because like a delicious,
bakery.
nice, warm croissant. Like that's like a crisp $100.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah, but
right.
then
Yeah,
someone
exactly.
would eat it.
Yeah, well.
I don't think this is good currency.
Well, no, it's the
because it would all get
post-apocalypse.
eaten.
So it'd be like in exchange for trades and stuff like that. So it'd be like, I have this croissant, and I really need to pass through this road. And the guy with the gun's like, well, you can only,
Because they're so
the
hungry.
fee is one nice croissant or 3 hot bad croissants.
Or 3 semi-edible ones.
Yeah. And or a half of
Okay.
a chocolate one.
Oh!
I just made it Avery from American Dad.
Oh, yeah, you
and a
totally
half of a
did.
chocolate
Yeah.
one.
Yes, you did.
I think water, hands down, drinkable water is currency.
Whoa.
You said you maybe like how cool would it be like I was gonna say water pellets, but that's not enough. But like something along the lines of like those little bottles that like you get in the back of an Uber. They have like those small little water bottles.
Sure.
Those are now currency, and it's like, listen, I got water. If you can get us some guns, and they're like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
But I
I,
mean,
would
like,
think I would think ammunition.
Yeah?
And it's probably because I'm watching Revolution and I really like that show. But ammo is something that you can't get. And if we're going with like stuff, obviously you need water to survive more than you need ammo. But
I don't know. The more that I think about it, though, you don't want to use something that has dual purposes as a currency, because like bullets, you obviously want to use them to protect yourselves. Croissants, you want to eat, and same thing with water.
Water
You
you
want to
wanna
drink that
drink.
shit. So I say teeth.
Snapple caps.
Oh, teeth.
No, you're just gonna yank them out.
Enemy teeth. Do you say Snapple caps?
Yeah.
Like, listen, I've got fact number 73.
Yeah.
Dude.
If you want to know what the only movable national monument is, I got that
Some
info.
facts are
I've got
better
a
facts than
Sobe. Will
others.
that work?
You get the fuck out of here.
What
I'm sorry.
about a Jones
what's,
Cola?
what's the exchange rate between a Sobe and a
Sobe and a-
Snapple? Oh,
Well,
fucking
the Snapple,
Canadians over
the
here with the
Snapple has
Sobe
a Snapple
caps.
fact on it, Sobe does not.
Hey man, I'm a hipster and I got a Jones Cola.
We
got
would
some
kill you. We would
No,
sacrifice
what
you
about
for
like
the good of
Mexican
mankind.
Coca-Cola caps? Those are the real
that's
good
pretty
stuff.
good.
Hey,
Those are
Elliot.
real good stuff. Oh, look at that sweet Elliot Morgan poster.
Hey, Elliot, if you could stop being so damn handsome.
For just a moment.
Look
just a
at that
damn
cute
moment.
Elliot Morgan.
Look at that cute one.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Okay.
And one more.
And a Joe
right.
Beretta. You know
And a
what?
Joe
I'm
Beretta.
surrounded by too much sexy
Oh, thank
in
you.
this room. I am.
There we go.
I don't think I can live in this room with these posters like that.
You gotta do it.
Wow. Wow.
Bennett.
Bennett? What's your favorite SNL actor? Beck Bennett? Is that what that
Okay.
was?
Whoa,
Great.
Beck Bennett.
wanna read it?
Alabama. Whoa, Beck Bennett. Okay, who's next?
That was
Pull a
good.
goddamn
I'll
topic,
pull
will
a,
you?
Good.
a gosh darn topic. I'm
I really
sensitive
do
to.
like those posters.
This whole
though.
setup
I'm not
just
gonna
got a
lie.
lot
I think it's
sexier.
Well,
great.
you guys just go to forhumanpeoples.com and buy these boys' posters already. All Joe wants for his birthday is for you to buy his poster, and all Elliot Morgan needs for you to cure whatever Elliot Morgan has.
Elliot's
for you to
mom
buy
is
his
so
poster.
proud of him.
And all Elliot
Well,
wants for
did you
Joe's
finish reading
birthday
that
is for you to
quote?
buy it.
We are so proud of him. 5 out of 5 stars. Elliot's mother, when asked about Elliot's brother.
They really love that brother. Jack Ryan at Fantard1234 says, would you rather your child be intelligent and ugly or beautiful and really dumb?
Well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so
I agree.
want the intelligent. one in my life.
I agree.
Yeah.
Boom.
Plus, if your kid is like beautiful, don't you have to worry about them getting like.
Yeah, and especially the dumb ones.
Yeah, there's plenty
You can be
of
taken
really
advantage of.
attractive, not so smart
They
people
can't
in
read
the
the
world.
words that says like sex dungeon. And
Yeah,
the guy's like,
yeah.
oh, why don't you come down into my game room?
Yeah. Or like those shops that clearly say, if you enter here, you will be raped.
Or parking in the rear.
Parking
just-
in
they
the rear,
won't
does that
know.
get you every time too?
Every single
Okay, so
fucking
I moved
time.
to LA. I don't know if this is other places, like outside of Los Angeles, but there's buildings that have big signs that say parking in rear.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's butt sex.
No, it means there's a parking lot, but
Yeah.
still, parking in rear
I've been having-
everywhere. I don't
That's what it means? I've been having so much butt sex with these baristas who are so confused.
I just want to open a restaurant in LA that says parking in the anus. Like, that's just
Parking in my anus.
I think it would probably go over
Parking in our
well.
anus,
We
please.
got a big trunk because I'm gonna put my bike in it.
Wow.
All right, I think we do. Everyone agrees. You want that? You want that ugly
Yeah, we
smart
all
brain
agree.
child?
Yeah,
You want
Yeah,
Stephen Hawking?
Okay,
Yeah.
Steve, pull the last one. Let's do
All
it.
right.
Get it.
Pull the last one then, will ya?
Da-da.
Kendall knows says, what is a food that you love that other people think is weird?
A food that I love that other people think is weird. I don't know. I think as you get older, your tastes change so much because there's definitely food that I like now that I thought was really weird. When
I like Indian food.
I tell you guys, well, that's dude. I like pizza without sauce on it.
My little sister used to be
like
into
bread?
that. And cheese.
Cheese
It's cheesy
and
bread.
pepperonis.
You like
It's
cheesy,
cheesy
bread.
bread.
And pepperonis.
With pepperoni.
Or like
So you're
or
a
some
4-year-old, is what you're saying.
Yeah, do you want me to cut up your hot dog for you?
Will you please?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love taking the little bits and putting them in my mouth.
Yeah,
By the way,
that's
Lee just taught me about the most amazing thing the other day: macaroni and hot dogs.
Oh yeah.
Never had it. Sounds
you ever had
amazing.
Like Kraft
lobster
macaroni
mac
and cheese?
I don't like lobster.
You don't like
I
lobster
like seafood.
at all?
No.
Well, good
I
for
think I should move
you.
that
The
about.
radiation
Those are
poisoning
seafood-
on the West Coast ain't
Yeah.
gonna get
We're
you.
not gonna live forever, so you might as well enjoy
also-
some succulent lobster.
Well, seafood is just ocean
the word
bugs.
succulent lobster got you, didn't it? I'm craving it
I
right
know.
now.
I'm totally like
but lobster
mouth-watering
is
for
just-
lobster right now.
Yeah.
Lobster.
Send lobster to our P.O. box. Do we have that in the description?
That's
still?
disgusting.
If you guys could dry ice us some good lobster. Do we have any fans in Maine?
Hold on a second, man. Lobster
I know how to cook 'em.
is cockroaches of the ocean.
Oh yeah.
They're just bugs.
And they're
I'd eat a
so
cockroach.
tasty.
Dude, you can't put food in front of me that people eat somewhere in the world.
That's
that I will
actually
not
true.
try.
I've seen Ross eat some
Yeah,
weird
I will
shit
eat-
and be completely
I used to do a web series called Ross Eats Weird Shit. I've eaten live octopus.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, live
Ross Eats Weird
octopus.
Shit. Okay.
Bugs, cookie bugs or bugs and cookies, really good.
Penis.
Never penis, but I would try a whale's penis.
Like a bowl.
Like, or there was that bizarre food show or whatever.
Oh,
he
yeah,
goes and
Anthony
just
Bourdain.
eats a bunch of different penises. If it's cooked,
That's so weird.
And then it
dude.
ends with just hardcore pornography.
yeah. I mean, like technically,
so
he's putting
weird.
dick in his mouth the entire time.
I think a lot of people probably think goat cheese is weird, and I
I
love that.
love it. Nice
Love
spreadable.
it.
cheese.
Yeah, I didn't
Spreadable
love it
goat
when I was
cheese.
younger, but now, like as an adult, you put goat cheese in anything.
Whatever.
I'll
The
make
weirdest
mashed
cheese,
potatoes
hands
with
down,
goat
is
cheese
blue.
in it.
I like to do, first of all, here's a couple for you guys. I like to fry bologna and crisp the edges so that it's
sounds
slightly
good.
burnt.
Okay.
Put that in a sandwich, a little mayonnaise. Have a bite.
Sounds good. It's a grilled
That sounds
bologna
good. It's a
sandwich.
grilled bologna
Yeah.
sandwich.
Also,
And the texture, I'm sure, is amazing. The crunch on the outside.
yeah.
That's one of the really cool things about it. You guys are going to freak out, but crickets, really cool texture.
I would try them.
Yeah.
I would. I'm not a wussy about food.
I mean, I
like
tried
to try new
crickets, but
foods.
once you got into the bigger, meatier bugs,
Well,
I'd
no,
probably
they
stay
have
away from that.
maggots. If you cook maggots, they're actually really good.
I want
source
to try
of protein.
maggots too. You just salt them and grease them.
Yeah,
up.
That'd be
you
hard
make
for me.
tacos with maggots, and it's like taco meat in there.
See, I wouldn't eat like a tarantula though, because what's in that butt in there? You know what's
I
in
don't
there?
know if you're allowed to eat spiders.
There's
They
some
might, I think a lot of them are poisonous.
that might be, like
Steve.
the idea of biting into something and having it juicy.
Yeah,
in
it's
your
like
mouth.
a Cadbury egg.
I would eat a scorpion. That's something that I would like to try.
I would not eat a scorpion.
Yeah, you eat a
No.
scorpion.
I don't want those pincers near my tongue, please.
You ever had snake?
I have had snake
Snake's really
and
good.
gator.
Gator's a little fishy for me. but
Gator's
I've had
good.
gator sausage.
Kangaroo.
Are you talking about Verskucha?
No,
Oh.
do they have
Oh
that?
yeah, they totally
They've got
do.
kangaroo.
Hey, have you guys ever had Dunkaroos?
Yeah.
Those are endangered, and I will have no.
They are endangered now. That's so true.
Yeah.
Here's a weird one for you. I know, Steve, we've talked about this sandwich before, but my dad used to make it, and everyone thinks it's super weird, but it's so good. Try it. It was so good. You might have a heart attack if you eat too many, though. Okay, 2 pieces of bread, right? Peanut
Whipped
butter all
cream.
over one.
Yeah.
Wait, peanut butter all over one. Butter all over the other one.
Wow.
Pancake syrup. Maple syrup all over. Smush.
Are they toasted?
Yum.
That sounds good.
Wait, are they toasted? Is the bread
so
toasted?
good.
Well, you know that in Ireland they put butter like we put mayonnaise. Like butter's just on everything over
Well,
Yeah.
it's probably, mayonnaise is probably just as bad for
No,
butter.
no, no,
You
no.
don't think?
Mayonnaise is olive oil, egg whites, and lemon. And butter is just like congealed cow fat. Like it's
Although I haven't had real butter in like years. The only time I
Really?
ever
Really?
eat real butter is like in a restaurant or something.
What do you use? I can't believe it's
get,
not
like-
butter.
Well, no, I get like the canola
Margarine
oil
or-
stuff or margarine.
Oh, that's
or like
good.
or like the healthy balance or whatever that
Yeah.
stuff is.
Yeah.
And you know what I like to do? I like to get a thick old piece of. Ooh, my mouth's watering right now. I like to get a thick.
We haven't
piece-
had breakfast yet.
Hey, can you tell everyone's
We're going
hungry?
right to the gas
Yes, we
station
are.
after
I like
this.
to get a thick piece of sourdough bread, and I like to spread at least a centimeter thick butter spread on there. Boom, butter. Then I get some chunky peanut butter, spread that over the butter, and then you do some honey and some jam.
Yep.
That's almost my sandwich.
Yeah, close, but instead of maple syrup,
honey instead of maple syrup.
You want that crunch in there. Crunch.
I got this amazing margarine spread. It's cinnamon sugar margarine spread.
Oh,
and it just
yes,
tastes
put
like
that on
you're-
bagels.
Ooh, what about when you go to
making-
Soup Plantation, the honey butter? Mama mia.
Oh, have you ever had strawberry butter? By the way, butter table talk news.
Butter.
I know! I love butter!
is
Strawberry
fantastic.
butter. I've had it on a hush puppy, and it is going to kill me because I'm going to eat it until I die.
Wait a minute, butter on a hush puppy?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's madness.
It-
That's the same level
insane.
as like fried Oreos and fried
Yeah.
sandwiches
Yeah.
for me, I think.
Just any type of cornbread you throw at me. For Thanksgiving, we're getting close, you guys. For Thanksgiving, I make a stuffing.
Okay.
And
Ooh,
in my
give me that
dish,
Thanksgiving
it
food
is
in my belly right now.
Cranberry pecans. You get some sausage in there, some sweet Italian sausage,
I know.
pecans,
This guy-
whatever. I'm an
Pecans. I
uneducated.
say that too.
Yeah.
Pecans.
Oh, so I say it wrong.
It's where no, it's where
You're not an authority for
It's
pronunciation.
where you come from.
And then
Hashtag
you
woof.
get some hashtag
Hey.
woof. So this year
Hashtag your mom.
I'm gonna have to make it gluten free. So I'll let you guys. I'm gonna bring it in. We're gonna do some cool Thanksgiving table talk, and we'll.
Can
be
I
able
tell
to
you
dive.
what? The best thing about Thanksgiving is the day after, and you make that leftover sandwich.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
You just spread that damn stuffing into that bread. Mashed potatoes, cranberry
Cranberry
Oh, you make the
sauce.
sandwich.
Turkey.
The Thanksgiving leftover
Yep.
sandwich.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
so good.
yeah.
Also, you know what you can do? You can take those rolls and then you half them and you make
That's what I
like
mean. That's how you make the
little
sandwich.
mini sliders.
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving sliders.
You guys, Thanksgiving this is my favorite time of year. The weather's cold. You go up to
Oh, I
San
don't like the
Francisco, you
cold.
get that rain.
Oh,
it's
no,
lovely.
no.
Yeah,
Take
right?
it.
You know?
No, no.
It's great. It's
Say
good.
amen.
We only get 2 months of it. You'll deal with it.
Yeah, you
We
will.
don't only get 2 months
We
of it. That's a lot.
It was 80 degrees yesterday.
During the day, do you know how much it was when I left my house?
You get the best of both
It was like
worlds.
48
Let's go to
degrees when I
Boston
left my
Market.
house
Can
in
we
the
go to
morning.
Boston Market?
Brr.
You ever been to Boston
Yeah,
Market?
oh
Boston
yeah.
Market's
I like
tasty.
their sweet potatoes with the marshmallows.
It's
just like
Thanksgiving every day.
It's not
Oh.
Thanksgiving.
With the crunchy marshmallow on top.
Yeah.
It's like so
We don't have
nicely
to
baked
wait
to
for
a crisp-
Thanksgiving
No,
to-
Are you doing
Thanksgiving
family
food.
Thanksgiving?
I am.
Aw.
I am. Were you about to invite me over?
I was gonna say you can come to Friendsgiving.
I think we should do Friendsgiving a week before so everyone can go home.
No.
No, because
That's where we always do
otherwise the
Friendsgiving.
people that don't go home just sit there lonely and depressed on actual.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the point
listen.
of
That's the
Friendsgiving,
point of
bro.
The
Friendsgiving.
suicide hotlines need work too. And with that, you guys, I think that's our table
This has
talk.
been the weirdest table
I
talk
know.
ever. We talked about butter.
Butter
we talked
sales
about
are gonna go
friend
through the
dumping.
roof.
We talked about anuses.
We did talk about
we did
parking
get a
in
little-
the rear.
We did get a little butt play in there.
Park in the rear.
Hell yeah, you guys. Well, thank you. If you want to submit your questions to Table Talk, you can do it on Twitter, #Table Talk, on Reddit, /r/SourceFed. It's a fun little place where you guys can come and talk about SourceFed.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're on there. We can browse it.
Can I tell you
Yeah.
guys something else I like
Yeah.
to do? I
What?
like to take a frying pan. I like to put butter in there. You can use margarine. You can use whatever you want. Then you get some flour tortillas.
Oh yeah, I know where you're
Throw it
going
down.
with this
Can I-
already.
you're already off board with me. Can you do corn?
Hold on a second.
No, no, no,
Okay.
flour.
You
Go ahead.
You crisp up that flour tortilla,
Yeah.
then you pour some cheese. You sprinkle some of that shredded cheese in there.
Mm-hmm.
You put a little shredded beef, a little like maybe even turkey. You can do whatever
Pulled
the hell
pork?
you
You're,
want in
making,
there.
you're making a little open
Pulled
faced taco.
pork. No way. Close that baby
quesadilla.
up. Okay, fold it.
Uh-huh.
Then flip it, and you make yourself a crispy, delicious, crunchy, cheesy
Quesadilla.
quesadilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everyone knows how to
Do
make
you have
quesadilla.
like a really good?
No way,
family
you don't
recipe?
use. And the normal way to make a quesadilla is not using butter and crisp it.
So you're just
Oh,
saying
you're just
adding
crisping.
butter.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Quesadilla.
Taco Bell's got the crispy quesadilla. They just put it in the press.
No, but I
thing,
mean,
the
like, no
panini
one makes a
press.
crispy quesadilla at home. And by the way, no, there's nothing at Taco Bell that's in a quesadilla form that is a crunch.
Do you have a
Cheesy
famous
gordita
family
crunch doesn't
recipe?
count?
Well, it's like the crunch is just a taco shell.
Trisha, what's your famous like family recipe?
Oh, my grandmom's cinnamon rolls are so good.
Great, I'll try
She's
'em.
Pennsylvania. She's Pennsylvania Dutch, and they're the best bakers in the whole wide world. And the recipe takes all day to do if you're gonna make them. I've never
Really?
actually made them. She makes them. She does all day, makes them in bulk, and then like freezes them, and then has them for like 6 months, like through
Wow.
the season. I've never actually done it, but they're the most delicious things.
Well, you
ever.
need to take that recipe and continue it through.
I
the
have
ages.
the recipe. Does everyone want to come over and help me make them one day?
Yeah.
I've got. You guys don't want to try mine. It's fricassee.
Wait, is that your family thing?
My family recipe is the fricassee.
What the
and
fuck
it's,
is
What is
a
that?
fricassee?
Right? So it is. It's like sweet.
All I know
mode.
is because of the Freakazoid theme song.
Freakazoid.
Freakazoid.
So it's the parts of the chicken that you do not want to eat. It's like turkey meatballs, and in addition, there's like they call them pipics, but that means belly button. But chickens don't have belly button. It's like just like the garbage parts of the chicken, kind of like menudo. It's like Jewish menudo. No. No, the Mexican
it's
thing
like
with like chicken fat. Yeah,
it's like stomach lining.
Yeah, it's like
Dude,
all these
menudo
weird
is the
parts.
shit.
Why
And
is
the
that boy
necks.
band named Stomach Lining?
Well, no, that's a soup. Menudo is a soup.
Oh.
That
And it's
includes
a
stomach
soup
lining.
of young boys.
Actually, guys,
is why they named
have
it
you ever
that.
had pozole? Throw a little chilito in there and drink it.
Tell me
Also,
about it, Steve.
can I put you guys all to shame right now? My family recipe, the one that comes from generations, is our tamales.
Oh yeah, my old roommate was Mexican, and his grandma made bomb tamales.
I'm telling you what, they make pounds and pounds for Christmas.
I would love it.
And we eat the fuck out of it.
When are you gonna share with your friends?
And then we take like I think each family member takes like 10 pounds of tamales, and then they stick like a bunch in the freezer to save it for the year. Ooh, I'm gonna eat them.
And when are you gonna share with your friends that don't have Mexican grandparents?
Yeah, they're for me.